Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. We are expanding our theater of war with the upcoming South Atlantic map by Razban Simulations. The free Mariana Islands map is very close to an actual release in an open beta update. More toys for helicopter enthusiasts and many projects for future modules are clogging the pipeline. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I am Andre Celesti and today we will cover the latest news in DCS World. And we start with an update from Eagle Dynamics. They are back at work in full swing after the short holidays, with bug fixing and strong efforts to bring DCS World 2.7 to a stable release and out of open beta testing. They are expanding their dedicated avionics division in order to speed up the development. Moving on, they mentioned that we should expect a huge update for the F-18 Hornets to be released later this month, which will include new features like the AGM-84H Slammer and the Raid STT mode, and one-look raid mode accompanied by new smaller flares, offset aim points, and some updated HOTAS functions. We saw most of these features being presented by Matt Wagner, senior producer at Eagle Dynamics. Also, they fixed the air-to-air and air-to-ground radar issues and the lightning pod bugs, together with a couple autopilot modes. And sticking with Eagle Dynamics, the next free map for DCS World is about to be ready for an open beta release. Yes, we are talking about the Mariana Islands map featured previously on our channel. And ED shared on the 14th of May that they are very close to release it in open beta. And how close, you say? Well, if it's to be tradition, 2 weeks, you say? Dear friends, we cannot and we won't dare to speculate, but it is good to hear from official channels that they are almost there with the release, and that means that the close testing is progressing good and the process is about to be shifted into high gear with the next upcoming open beta updates. This map will be a blessing for all of our operations, giving us a different place for missions. Some of you even mentioned a Vietnam War setting with a Huey. Sounds great. And with the upcoming release of the Mariana Islands map, it seems that we will get to experience the currently in development new air traffic control system. A reminder, for those of you who didn't catch our DCS roadmap special back in January, this new ATC system was at first worked on priority for the supercarrier, and now the development continues for the airfields. It will require 3 separate ATC systems: Western Modern Day, Eastern Modern Day, and World War II, together with a large amount of new radio voiceovers. We will keep an eye on this one as time goes on. Now, from one free map that is ready to release, to another map, this time payware, that is still in the pipeline by Razban Simulations. It's the South Atlantic map that will contain the Falkland Islands and the bottom of Argentina and Chile, covering 412,800 square nautical miles. To quote Rasban from a post back in August 2020, flying the Harrier took about 50 minutes to travel the ocean. Well, that's indeed a long trip, and it will most likely require some amazing planning and precise air-to-air refueling. So we must get ready for that. I know I need some training. The map will provide a perfect setting for multiple mission types and a great environment for recreating the Falklands War that happened back in 1982 between Argentina and the United Kingdom. More details about this in a future video here at How I Play. Now the map's development is progressing well, and Razban is posting updates on their Facebook page, linked in the video description, all together with video updates on YouTube and interviews. On the 15th of April, they released some screenshots of 2 airfields that are almost completed, with others to be added after release. We are waiting eagerly for more information in order to paint the right picture of what will this map contain. Also on the 11th of May this month, they posted a few screenshots of cities getting populated. They will also introduce new AI ships, vehicles, and planes to go with the new map. Now sticking with Razban Simulations, for those of you who don't know or are new to DCS, Razban is responsible for the M2000C Mirage, the AV-8B Harrier, and the MiG-19 Farmer. All of this already available in DCS World and being updated with new features along the way. New projects under development at Rasban are the F-15E Strike Eagle, the all-weather multi-role strike fighter designed in the 1980s for long-range, high-speed interdiction without relying on an escort. This year we got screenshot updates along the way, showing off the exterior model and texture work for the jet, a few glimpses of the interior, and 3D scan progression. They are also working on the MiG-23 Flogger, the world's most produced variable geometry aircraft. We got to see some renders of an old 3D external module and some new cockpit shots. And alongside the mentioned projects, they got the A-29 Super Tucano that carries a wide variety of weapons, including precision guide munitions. We saw some work in progress pictures of the external module and textures and the landing gear. Rasban has many projects. Some of them are to be developed after the release of the previous mentioned ones. One of them is the AMX-A1, the Brazilian Air Force version of this ground attack aircraft introduced and operating since 1989. Hey, it's as old as I am. No way. Or the F6 project, as shown here, in a metal skin and highly under testing in a very work in progress illustrations. What can I say? We wish them good luck with all the projects, and we will keep track of new information as time goes by. Now, back in the world of helicopters for DCS World, the Abris missile warning system for the Ka-50 Black Shark 3 project is under final development according to ED. 2 new pylons for the air-to-air missiles have been added to the wingtips, and the 2 A42 30mm cannon model is undergoing a substantial update accompanied by a new algorithm, soundscape, and enhanced animations. For those of you interested, Whirlpool Controls announced a new range of helicopter hardware to be released: the Shark Ka-50 Collective Grip and the Rotor TCS Base. Both available for pre-order, and if bought together you will receive a 10% discount at checkout. We don't know if in the future we will be able to test these products ourselves here at How I Play. At the moment I am using the Trustmaster Warthog HOTAS for all of my flying, including other sims like Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I am very satisfied with the controls at this time and thinking to provide a review for it from a 2-year use perspective. But coming back to Whirlpool Controls, I think that to have a dedicated collective grip could be something many of you want, especially if you specialize in helicopter operations and want a bit more realism in controls. We got a small note about the Hind. Last Saturday we got the Mi-24P combat equipment showing off all the available loadouts. It also provides important notes about the built-in cannon installation, and that the bomber ammunition may be replaced with a specified caliber or less of another type of bombing ammunition. More information is provided in the thread linked in the video description. I know it will answer many questions about the capabilities of the Mi-24P model and features that will come once the Hind is released very soon. And in the end, I would like to present to all the helicopter enthusiasts out there an international group called Black Shark 10. You may have heard about them before. They are all flying all the DCS helicopter modules, doing events and missions, offering training to new members both on their servers and other squadrons. Their missions are organized to suit European and US time zones. They are an open and friendly group from all ages, backgrounds and nationalities with one common interest: flying the ever-expanding range of high-fidelity rotary wings modules in DCS World. I got their site linked in the video description down below. If you are interested in joining a friendly helicopter group and do some missions, feel free to check them out. And if you have a flight squadron or multiplayer group and want to be mentioned on the channel, you can contact us at howiplaygamestv@gmail.com or by joining our Discord. It's a big community out there and news travels fast these days. Dear friends, our channel has passed the 2000 subscribers mark, and it brings me joy and happiness to see all of the comments and positive remarks. I would like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me to see that our content is received well. Thank you all for watching. Remember to give us a like if you find the video informative, and subscribe to be in touch with the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andres Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.